Alright. Hello fellow viewers and welcome back to yet another edition of the live Pokemon Shiny Only Challenge run of Ruby. I just got done with the cast form hunt on my Sapphire and that one went really well. Okay, so last time we were here. We were in Granite Cave. Okay, so there's a lot of things we can get. I think Zubat we already gotten. Not sure about the Geodude. This is the Stevens room that I'm in. Was looking for an no, Abra can't get, but I can get a Abra in my Sapphire version. Okay, so maybe I'll exit this cave. I can still always come back to this cave later. But there's a thing, I beat the gym. And I have to go and pick or give back the parcel that I picked up. Okay, so now we're at Route 106. Close to this city, whatever you call it again in English. I pressed A too quickly and now... okay. Right, so let's go to this city. And then there's a whole... there's new routes with new Pokemon to get, so obviously this part you can't get to yet because you can't use Surf. And there's a couple of trainers here, so let's beat them first. With Gustavo, my shiny starter. And since we will be using Sweet Scent, I might as well put the delay. Hey there, Alex. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Big shout out to one of my Patreons, Alex. You can't be here today, but have a nice hunt. Thank you, Alex, and thank you for just coming and passing by. That already makes me happy. So see you next time then. One peck and that's all it took, and it's down. Yeah, I don't think you have to be 10 in the Pokemon universe in order to have a Pokemon is true, because there's some toddlers in this game that have Pokemon. I think that's a misnomer or maybe a Mandela effect of the anime where they thought, oh, Ash was 10 and that's when he got his first Pokemon. So it has to be like that in the games as well, but people kind of mix these two thoughts and memories. Right, so the nearest route I think is Route 110. Can I get a shiny Electrike? I can. Very good. I think that's gonna be the first hunt then. Of course, these are gonna get owned now. Do I have something else that I can use in the meantime? Because Gustavo here is like really strong and the other ones aren't, but I'm afraid that the other ones are a bit too weak now. Really have to train them. Oh, that's not good. Although this one is really weak. Oh yeah, that's not really good. What is the amount of HP I get back though? Probably not a lot. No, that's like barely anything. So let's switch. Poor Nikolaus really needs to get trained a bit. And you don't really have much better. Oh jeez. Looks like I do have to use Gustavo after all. We'll need some XP share things on these two. And yes, it sometimes uses splash, which doesn't do anything. All right. This is the city, isn't? No, there is no item here. Sometimes they have some items hidden in some corners. Well, hidden, maybe the bad word to use in this case, but it's always fun in the old games to, since you're playing the game from a bird's eye perspective. Oh, I just noticed I didn't even heal before. I really have to train the other ones. To be fair, the trainers are a bit too strong now. And I'm pretty sure that using or trading other XP shares, not sure if my fan base would say, hey, that's kind of cheating. Don't hit yourself. And you hit yourself. And now you're not... Oh, good. Finish this. Yeah, Peck isn't really the best attack, as you can see. I think those are all the trainers on this route. That was route 109, and in one of these there's a guy that you give the... I think it's him. You have to talk to him. And Captain Brig in this case is not here. And then you have an event with... Till now I can't progress. I mean, I can enter route 110. But as you can see, Team Magma are blocking the way. Which is not too much of a problem. I'm gonna hunt first. Right, so here when you go to the south, there's some... Oh, where is that guy? Oh, he's not here yet? Usually there's a guy here, hey, very rude lady, that sells certain TMs. But hasn't appeared yet. Ah, okay, one egg that I had around with since forever just hatched, and it's an anorith. Okay, random. But can't use the Pokemon since it's not a shiny. So I have to deposit the little guy. Do I have another egg that I need to hatch? Nope, doesn't look like it. Wow, so empty. So let's hunt some shinies. That's what this is all about. But maybe before I'll check my Pokeballs that I have. Yeah, I need to buy a couple of new ones, definitely. So 10 Pokeballs. Then I get a Premier Ball as well. And a couple of Great Balls, but not a lot, since I can't really afford too many. That's why I battle the trainers to get money. So let's hunt for some shinies. And what do I get now? Gulpin I might also get. Let's see what I get on this save file. Since it's always different, it always depends on the trainer ID and secret ID combination that you have. So let's save here. Oh, hang on. Might as well set another one as my first one. I put you here. This is my sweet center. If you have a good nickname for that one, for my little Surskit, then by all means suggest it. Okay, so the frame I'm going for is 3916. And let's go. So that would be a Electrike, which I think is 50-50 in gender, so I should expect a female one. And what else does Route 110 give me? A Gulpin? Can I get one? Oh yeah, I can even get one very early, as you can see. What else? Minen? No Minen. Oddish? Oh, no Oddish! Who would have thought? No shiny Oddish on Route 110. So that also means no accidental shiny Oddish here. And no Wingull either. And what about Pluzzel? Oh, I can get a Pluzzel though, okay. Zigzagoon I already have. So it's Electrike, Gulpin and Pluzzel then. When I click on nothing or dash as encounter, I get the... Yeah, those are the 3 that I can get. So let's see if this is the correct... No. I really have to train my Nikolaus. It doesn't even... I forgot, it doesn't even know hidden power... not hidden power, what am I saying? Doesn't even know false swipe yet. But does learn it at a certain time. Really, that's a good one to use for... Really need to train that one. I forgot at what level it learns false swipe, but false swipe is a move that is one of the best moves you can have if you want to catch something. But I think it's just like when does it learn it again? Something like level 25, I think. So that would be quite a lot of training I still have to do. Yeah, it's level 25 in Generation 3. In newer generation it learns the move quicker, but unfortunately not here. So let's see. No, that's... Maybe I'll... Yeah, I think I'll do this. I'll swap. Then I KO the Pokemon that I gotten instead of the shiny. And this way little Nikolaus will have a bit more XP. There we go, level 7. Save again, and then we're gonna reset. Fortunately, the trainer ID and secret ID combo that I got gives me very early shinies, both star and square shinies. So if you want the same trainer ID and secret ID, then go to my channel and follow the steps that I did on the live getting a shiny starter, or RNG in a trainer ID and secret ID in Ruby and Sapphire. I did a live demonstration as to how that works. And if you follow that step by step, then you should have the exact same trainer ID, so 17,570, and the same secret ID as me, so 440. That allows you to get a hardy star shiny not even a minute into the game, like I think 1011, what's that, like 30 seconds if I'm not mistaken. And the other one is a square shiny, meaning that if you transfer that one to Sword and Shield, then you're gonna have a noticeable difference. Well, two Zigzagoons, that means 2 speed EVs. Although, yeah, you have Pokéros, so it's 4. So double. Great thing about Pokéros, if you have it on a game where the battery has run dry, it means that you'll have the Pokéros forever, essentially. Hey there, Ahmed, welcome back to the stream. I saw you before. I'm going for an Electrike now. And I really need to level up some of the Pokemon that I have in the party. Can't let Gustavo do all the dirty work. I mean, Breaking Bad fans would tell me something else, but on this route I can get a Electrike, a Gulpin, and a Pluzzel, but not the other ones. I mean, I could theoretically get a Zigzagoon, but 40,000 advances, no thanks. So let's see what I get. The stream will probably be shorter than usual. Hey there, Kaiser Kamazin, welcome back. Currently hunting for Electrike on Route 110. There's 3 shinies I can get. Hey there, human name, welcome back. So let's see what I get now. An Oddish, okay. Hey guys, look, I cannot get a Oddish on this route, at least a shiny Oddish. See? Isn't that strange? So no accidental shiny Oddishes this time. This will definitely not occur, at least not on this route. 1 Ember and this baby is gone. Yep. Have to level that little bug up to level 25 in order for it to learn False Swipe. Kind of annoying, but they change that in the newer games, luckily. Hopefully by divine intervention. You know why I wish to go to Italy? I want to order the most loved Italian food ever, pineapple pizza. Italians love it. I better not say anything about that because I am half Italian and I like pineapple pizza. And I I have ordered it in Italy before and it was actually good. All praise Oddish. I have faith the mascot will manage to appear anyways. Oh, definitely. I mean, there's a shiny Oddish I can use. There's many Oddishes on so many routes in this game. In the Safari Zone, which I'm also gonna do on this cartridge. But the first thing will be going through the story. Maybe I'll add a try to get every shiny you can. Which would be a cool challenge to try. And yeah, you were talking about moving to Austria, not Australia, so I misread that. Wait, if I spam... Yeah, it's a ground type, so Nikolaus should actually be able to KO this, since I think it's only or mainly gonna use electric type moves, which are not gonna work on a ground type. Come on, scratch it to death. Death by 1,000 scratches, come on. Yeah, use your Thunder Wave. It's not gonna do anything. I really need to level up Nikolaus. But now I also know how many scratches it takes to catch the shiny Electrike should it show up, which in German is called Fritzelblitz. Kind of funny name. So the Electrike will be female, and the... what was it again? The one at 1011? One of them's gonna be male. Honestly, I'm not a big fan. I'm just joking about pineapple pizza. I'm allergic to pineapple. Oh, you're allergic to pineapple? Well then... I really like pineapple in and of itself. I like pineapple juice. I like pineapple drinks. Pineapple in and of itself even. But it's like something that you add onto something else to enhance that, if that makes sense. And actually it kind of fits with the pizza. The sour does fit with the sweetness of the pizza. I don't know what some Italians are on about that not tasting well. I think there's worse pizzas out there. Like anchovy pizza. Or a pizza I'm not gonna talk about because they make my Italian side cry. So I saw someone putting, although not sure if that person was trolling or not, putting anything from ramen to, what are these called again? Pop-Tarts on pizza, which I hope no one actually eats that. Imagine Pop-Tarts on pizza. I just hope that person was trolling. But then again, there's Bardonic ramen and other things that you just wonder, are there actually people that eat that? And the answer is surprisingly yes. Okay, should I scratch this thing again multiple times? It's gonna take a while, but little Nikolaus here really needs to become a bit better. Oh, you can use tackle? Oh, never mind. Okay. Vegemite on pizza? Let me guess, that's the Australians doing that. Alright, that's also good speed IVs for the little bug, Nikolaus. I'm really gonna need him later because having a shiny that can use false swipe is gonna be a massive advantage, since this is only being able to use shinies. If I get a non-shiny, I have to discard it immediately onto the PC. I am only allowed to use shinies in this run, that's the challenge. Granted, I can trade them over, but it's not like they're gonna obey me anyway if I trade over a very strong shiny. I think all of them that I have in my party are actually caught on the save file, yeah. So let's see. Electri could also be a okay team member for a while. Or maybe, yeah, with Thunder Wave, that would be a good, then I can give Pokemon that I want to catch paralysis. That's something that I'm gonna need. Definitely. So let's see. Can I get the blue little Electrike now? No, I get a normal green one. Maybe I'll hunt for the early ones first. 16 seconds, that's very... I should get that down and not suck too much, hopefully. Barely survived that. Okay. Save again. Grinding does take a long time, and I think maybe that's the most boring aspect of watching someone play an RPG. At least I think it is. Maybe there's people out there that like to watch me grind, I don't know. So 16 seconds, that's 1011. That's really early. A very good train ID and secret ID combo I chose. And no. What's the early one again? I think it's a Gulpin. Yeah, it's a Gulpin. So the first one I should get as a shiny is a Gulpin. Shiny Gulpin is... the normal one is green. The shiny one is like a teal blue. It looks very good. Is Vegemite on pizza the worst you've seen? I'm kind of debating what the worst thing I've seen being used on pizza. Which one that should be? The spaghetti on pizza, that definitely made me cry. No one does that in Italy. And if you ask to have that, you're gonna get the please don't look. A Gulpin, these... yeah. Oh, you haven't seen Vegemite on pizza, but I'm pretty sure some Australian out there probably has already tried that out. It's a Minen. For a second I thought, that one also uses Thunder Wave. With it using that attack, it's gonna take me forever to KO it, so no thanks. I've seen anchovy on pizza, which... I've seen chocolate on pizza, that made me kind of angry. I've seen... yeah, spaghetti on pizza was like, that's such a tourist thing to do. Maybe it doesn't even taste that bad, but still, bleh. You know what is the funny thing about Resident Evil 8? Then I found Karl Heisenberg personally quite like me in a way. I'm with my family, you see. I'm the type of guy who calls his sister okay if she wronged him. Jeez. If I did that, if I called my siblings that, I would never hear the end of it from my parents. Just like Karl, if every time he says B, I get $1, I would be a millionaire. Oh, you see, like AVGN just swearing all the time. I haven't played Resident Evil 8, so I wouldn't know. That's a gulpin, but it's a normal one. Oh, that muggy thing they put on everything, that's also... I don't know, why would you put that on pizza? But the pineapple thing, I have a feeling that most people just don't like pineapple, which is fine. It's something that you really have to like in the first place. And now you poisoned Gustavo. Quick, go to the toilet and... Well, maybe I shouldn't spoil that. People who know, they know. I don't think I have to say anything more than that. If not, start baking. I'm not gonna do that as a pizza topping. My Italian forefathers would cry. They would start coming back from the dead and just to tell me, don't, what are you doing? Maybe there's more people that are allergic to pizza than, not to pizza, sorry, to pineapple than we think. I do remember a lot of people telling me they don't like it. And then they said it feels like it's eating them up inside, and I mean, I do know that pineapples kind of have enzymes that digest you back, in a way. But, maybe get checked if you don't have maybe an allergy or something like that. I'm a pizza purist. What does that mean? Only the ones that you could find in Italy? I'm taking psychic damage every time you mention these toppings. Yeah, my good thing my nonna isn't here to hear that. She would... Oh, bless her. That's one type of Italian necromancy. Oh yeah, there's several types apparently. I also seen tourists cut pasta short in an Italian restaurant and the Italians just staring at them. That's always very funny if that happens. Okay, I should be getting it soon. Oh, Oddish, do you always have to show your face around? My sister is the type of person that even when she's wrong, she won't apologize. Oh, I hate that. People who are always, they have to be right, and even if you bring the best evidence in the entire universe, they still insist. And oh, that was a bit short. That was not good. That was late. But yeah, I really don't like that. I think life is too short to deal with people like that. Because you can never win. Even if you have the best arguments ever, you can't. She says something like, I'm your oldest sister, you should apologize, so I get so angry, so once I went too far to... What? Wait, did you really do that? That is definitely too far. I mean, I kind of understand that you're really angry at someone. And then maybe emotions take over. But luckily nothing happened there, nothing too serious, but maybe you should definitely stay away from doing that. I'm a pizza purist, so pepperoni. Yeah, not sure what he meant by pizza purist. Because if he is a Italian pizza purist, he would say that anything Pizza Hut, for example, makes, a Italian pizza purist would say those aren't pizzas. Because the true Italian pizza has a very thin crust. The big crust is actually an American thing. If you eat pizza in Italy, the crust is gonna be very thin. Usually. There's of course some tourist places that do it like you would eat pizza in the States. No, I love lots of toppings. A man of culture, I see. Candy toppings, yeah, that's a thing I've never seen. I've never seen it in real life, and I assume people do that to troll others. Or is that a thing people eat? Yeah, despite coming from Chicago, I'm a bigger fan of thin crust pizza. Oh yeah, isn't it Chicago that really made the big crust pizza famous? And sometimes I'm actually in the mood for Pizza Hut. Sometimes I am, but if you've eaten the good pizza in Italy once, then bad pizza, you don't really want to eat bad pizza in your life anymore. You become kind of spoiled. Yes, my brother calmed me down, but that day she broke my $20 game board that belonged for me for 8 years just because I told her. Can help yourself, because she couldn't clean her room. Her, not my room. So she went into your room and broke something? So she had to clean her room and then she just inexplicably went to yours? Salmon sushi is Nordic. I ate so much salmon once, salmon sushi, as a child, or like teenager, tween maybe, from a, gas station sushi. I ate so much of it that now I can't stand salmon anymore. I can't eat salmon anymore. No idea how that happened, but somehow eating that really bad salmon sushi gave me a very strong disgust towards the salmon taste. The same thing actually happened to me with olives, but not with olive oil, but just eating olives like that. I ate a lot of them as a child once, and now I can't eat them like that. It just disgusts me too much. But the strange thing is, I love tuna. And I ate some really rubbish, cheap tuna sushi once, where the tuna was as chewy as a chewing gum. And I was really afraid of starting to hate tuna then as well, but no. Luckily that didn't happen. That would have been yet another fish I couldn't eat. Raw salmon on pizza. Why do I have a feeling that someone has done that before? Well, wait, wasn't there a Hell's Kitchen? Was it Hell's Kitchen? A show with Gordon Ramsay where he went to a restaurant and they actually had sushi pizza. And he ate it, and it was, well, according to him, it was bad. Just know these early shinies have really bad IVs. Jeez, 8 in HP, 1 in attack, 9 in special attack. Ugh. Oh well, that's not what we're here for. Yes, I know Gulpin, but I want a blue Gulpin. She said she wanted to go out with her friends, and that's not my problem. And she didn't even ask, like, oh please. She was acting like I'm a slave when I choked her. I told her I will give you a ticket to... Jeez. Okay, that is maybe a bit too far. I do understand your anger, but... don't you say things like that to your enemy and not to your sister? And even then, don't go around making enemies in this life. Much better making friends. And somehow your brother could calm you down from that. Okay, I'm kind of starting to get a bit... Of course that one shows up. Starting to get a bit, Gordon Ramsay had a show back in 2013 called MasterChef Junior. He had multiple shows. I just remember one where he went to some restaurant where they had sushi pizza, and apparently that was terrible. And it does sound terrible, to be fair. Oh, go away, Oddish. Come on, this is the shortest reset and I haven't gotten it yet. Two, one, there we go. And the pizza sushi was more like sushi, no, pizza sushi than sushi pizza, if that makes sense. The chunks were, or the serving size was rather small. So more like sushi size and not pizza size. To be fair, I wouldn't be sure if I would see the item sushi pizza on a menu. What would you expect? I wouldn't be sure what to expect, honestly. No, that's not what I want. I really wouldn't know what how that would look like. But I would probably never order that because I don't know how you would fit these two tastes together, or dishes. Brother didn't calm me down. He just took me away. My parents also calmed me down. Told them that, why didn't you leave me? Oh, jeez. You don't want to do that to your sister. Jeez, if you say that about someone destroying your item, then I don't want to know what happens when someone really crosses you. I better not mess with you then. I would not be ordering the sushi pizza, thank you very much. That's exactly what I thought. Oh, come on, I want that shiny. But someone out there had the idea of, yes, I'm gonna make a sushi pizza and you can order that. And I don't know how to feel about that fact. Okay, hopefully. Come on. No, that's an oddish. I have enough of these. Ah, that didn't register. Do it again. I love sushi, I love pizza, thanks for sushi pizza. Well, to be fair, I also love sushi and I also love pizza, but there's things that I love, but I would never dream of mixing the two, you know, like pasta with red sauce and hot chocolate. I like them both separately, but together, ew. These amalgamations make me wonder just how truly doomed the human race is. Where was that quote from again? Do you think God is scared and is hiding away from what he has created? Isn't that ominous quote from a movie like Spy Kids? I always have to think of that quote. So the signs of doom of humanity is once you start making a sushi pizza. Got tallow on pizza. Oh, don't these sweets have some kind of fish dish that sumstrung or something like that? I'm not sure if I pronounced that correctly, but apparently it stings really bad. And they frequently joke about the fact that no foreigner eats that. God fears us. Sushi pizza is something that not even they could imagine. Next time, don't create a universe where sushi pizza is something that can happen. I thought these omniscient beings knew better, at least. When you say you're omniscient, you should know everything. Honestly, I don't want people to view me as this evil guy, but I have anger problems. I mean, anger problems that you're saying that you know, you're aware that you have them in the first place. That's already a very big first step in the right direction. And you can get these treated. You can actually do something with anger problems. And me having a whole arsenal of weapons. You have an arsenal of weapons? Sword and some knives and poison? Oh, jeez. Are these yours? Really yours? Or are these your parents? Okay, I know that when should I ever go to Iraq, I do not mess with Ahmed. Not that I really mess with people anyway. I know people that have a knife collection, or not them, but their parents. I don't really see them as evil, they just like knives, I mean. These knives usually hang on a wall to be seen. They're not really used. Classic blunder from God there, making a universe where sushi pizza could be made is a classic mistake. Deities make while making universes. One of these classic mistakes where you only get a D- on your universe. And the worst sin, what is the worst sin? Sushi pizza. And not something else. Oh, you have... Yeah, good thing you don't use your sword and your poison. Don't get me wrong, but good thing you're not using them. Is it real, like a sword mounted on the wall? Oh, come on, this is getting ridiculous. I want at least one shiny here. Foreigners cannot eat our food. I've given fairies food to Danes and they were basically dying. What is that food that you eat? I assume you eat a lot of fish. But what is, for example, what would be a fairy's dish? That's not what I want. Come on, using a 16-second reset, I should get this pretty quickly. But somehow I'm not. I'm not. I wouldn't say that I'm a big fan of. Oh, there we go! Shiny Gulpin, finally. That took me way too long. Okay, let's. Oh, you can use. Okay, I think I'm gonna use you for a while. You can use Yawn, which is a very good attack to have in order to catch more shinies. New lore for my fantasy universe. Sushi pizza can't be made by any means. I don't want the universe to become grimdark or something because of the existence of sushi pizza. That is the worst, but somehow the 10 Commandments don't mention sushi pizza. Come on, Nikolaus, you can do it. Fight against the poison. These stories happened 3 years ago, and since I've been going to a therapist... Ah, that's fantastic. Great. And I will say I've been better, but no, the sword is only in my basement. Oh, okay, let's see. A great ball would fit really very well. And we have it. We caught it. Very nice. So now on to the second one. I would say I'll try to get every shiny on this route. Any nickname for that one? We are now in the town where I can go to that. And Nikolaus. Oh well. Oh yeah, I have two Pokemon with poison in my team. Poor little things. I'm gonna heal you now. And I can use that Yawn to my advantage. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get every shiny on this route, I think. That should work. And then tomorrow there will be the next another stream, and it will be the Safari Zone again. Dry aged lamb. Oh, I really like lamb. And yes, don't give me the mole thing. I like lamb. It's my favorite red meat. Fermented fish with gut tallow. Fermented soup, and blocked for controversy. Now I want to know what the controversial one is. Fish with gut tallow. That alone is something that not a lot of people really like to eat. That's actually a common mistranslation of the Bible. Remember that thou shalt not have false gods before me commandment. Well, it's originally said thou shalt not make sushi pizza before me. I didn't know God was an Italian. Very common mistake. Making sushi pizza is basically worshipping another darker deity. So it's only natural that scholars mistranslated it. Pilot whale. Oh, you guys eat whale? Is hunting whale legal where you are from? I mean, with a lot of whales being in critical, like, endangered species. Hey, I already... Boring one? Cool one. I'm you, but cool. The sword is my own made. Oh, so you made it yourself? So you can make swords? That is really cool. To get a wood handle too, but I can hold from down, and it's safe from down but sharp from up. Oh, okay, so it doesn't have a proper handle fixated on it. Oh, hunting whales is legal? I'm not sure if every single whale is endangered right now. I just know a lot of whales are endangered, unfortunately. I mean, the Vatican is in Italy, so it's only natural that God is Italian or something. Gulpin and Shiny Gulpin is literally the Daniel and Cooler Daniel meme. Yeah, that's what I was referring to. So let's see if I can now get another cool shiny. These are the only 3 I can get on this route. Unfortunately, but trying to get any shiny that I can get. Unfortunately, that's not gonna be every single shiny. And after that, I'll have to do another thing. The Defon thing, giving that to Captain Brick, and then the Team Magma should be gone, and then we will have access to more routes. So I can already check what I could get in the future. So what about Sandshrew? Can I get a Sandshrew? Yes, can I get a shiny Sandshrew really early on Route 111? What about Trapinch? Yeah, a square one, cool. Cacnea? No. Baltoy? Yes, okay. A timid one, which also is square. It's not critical, the whales die quickly, they don't get tortured like farm animals. Yeah, true. Yada yada yada, we basically have a bullet point of arguments because people harass us for eating whale. Yeah, it's like I don't harass some Chinese people because they eat cats and dogs. It's just another culture, and it is true that it is somewhat very hypocritical to be against one culture eating one animal while you're eating another one. I mean, me eating a burger made from, or just a steak made from a cow, that's very blasphemous to an Indian. Or if they are religious, if they are a believer of Hinduism, then cows are very sacred in that culture, in that religion, and that would be very blasphemous, me eating that, but I probably ate multiple cows in my lifetime. Just as others have eaten multiple cats or dogs in their lifetime. Well, with whales, that's a kind of a harder threshold to reach, since they are larger. But if they're not critical, I mean, I'm not gonna judge you because you eat whale. I am kind of scared of certain whale hunting things because the whales are endangered. And I just don't want us to overhunt an animal. Wouldn't be the first time human beings hunted an animal to extinction. I just don't want that to happen again. But I'm not, like, ethically in a way, or no, not ethically, I don't want the animals to suffer. I'm a huge proponent of lab-grown meat, so I hope that we reach a point where we don't have to kill any animals for meat, and that we can just grow or print our meat to make it as however we want to go or want to have it. But I'm not against eating meat. I'm doing it myself. I mean, be very hypocritical. I have a lot of Chinese friends, as there are a lot of Chinese people that go to my university, and it's honestly kind of crazy just how different their dietary culture is. Yeah, right, I've also talked to university students from China, and where she was from, it was really normal eating cat food from a street, like a street truck thing, and she ate that. And some other woman at university overheard it and found it was creepy. It's not creepier than me liking lamb meat. I know lambs are young sheep, you know. But lamb meat is my favorite meat, red meat, right? And when I eat that, it's a little cute lamb, you know, that has to go. Is the lamb more important than the cat? I mean, I prefer cats as in they're one of my favorite animals and I would never eat them. But also just because I don't like eating carnivore only meat. Carnivore meat isn't really the best meat. You get a lot of, you eat a lot of chemicals while eating carnivores that aren't really that ideal. Usually, eating herbivore meat is is healthier. And I mean, what can you get out of a cat? There's not a lot of meat you can get. There are literally more pilot whales in the Faroese Islands than there are Faroese people in the world. Well then, have at it. Well, that shouldn't be a concern then. How does it taste, the meat? I've never had whale before. I've had shark fin soup before and that was really disappointing. It basically tasted like nothing. Was some kind of fancy Asian restaurant where they also had something made from a turtle. I didn't buy these things. I didn't order them. But others ordered them and I was very curious. I wanted to know how it tasted like. I know, maybe I shouldn't. But that's just how I am. Oh, beef is your favorite? Oh, you don't, you're Muslim, aren't you, Ahmed? So you don't eat pork? Or are you one of those who still eat pork? I know some Muslims that are so moderate they even drink alcohol, they eat pork. I do think they pray 5 times a day, but really depends. But yeah, I love lamb, and when my mom makes lamb, marinated lamb, I can't say no to that. So if she wants me to stay longer, that's one trick that she does. She buys things that I like, or she does marinated lamb, and then I have to eat it. She knows me well, bless her. There a lot of authentic Chinese places on campus, not westernized Asian food, and it's very interesting. Oh, what have you eaten there that you couldn't find otherwise? I don't think they're gonna have a lot of success with cat meat on campus. I don't think I would eat cat meat. I always believed that my metabolism has plot armor. Like, no joke, my metabolism is overpowered. Oh, are you like, I knew a guy who ate way too much food. He ate McDonald's, then he was hungry again. Then he ate Subway, then was hungry again. And he was always underweight, but he actually had a hyperthyroid problem. So his metabolism was too high. And he burned way too many calories, way more than he should. And that actually turned out to be somewhat problematic. Oh, come on. Shiny, I know you can come. Shiny, I know you're here. There are lots of geese on campus, and one of my Chinese friends talks about how the geese fear him because they know he's Chinese. Oh, they like to eat geese as well. I guess that tastes like, doesn't that taste like duck? I assume a lot of aquatic birds taste very similarly. I could be wrong, I've never had geese. I did have duck before and I never really liked it. Cheap duck I didn't like, high-end duck I didn't like, I don't know. I think duck kind of... It has the texture of poultry, so texture of meat you usually get from birds, but it tastes like red meat. It's weird. Not for me, definitely. Okay, 5 seconds remaining. My taste is like iron-like. It is difficult to chew. It's okay. So very chewy. Iron-like, like if you bleed in your mouth and you kind of have a taste of that. It also has a bit of beef taste. Okay, interesting. Oh, you don't eat pork. Oh, you also pray 5 times. Yeah, once noon, afternoon, sunset, night, 5, twilight. And I assume you have your designated rug that you pray on. I know I've gotten asked by Muslims their compass didn't work. And was one at a homeless shelter. She didn't. Sorry, not she. He didn't have a smartphone, so he actually asked me, "Okay, I need to pray towards a certain direction," and he wanted me to show him where that was. I forgot the name now. I shouldn't forget that name. It's a town you pray towards. Starts with M. Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. And that's not a shiny, so I reset. Oh, come on, I should get it now soon. What's the name again of the city? Jeez. Mecca, that's it. He wanted to know what direction Mecca is. Because apparently he really wanted to pray towards Mecca, and it should have been the correct orientation. And I was like, sure, I'll show you where Mecca is. And that's how he put his rug, his praying rug, towards. My metabolism is so strong. Yesterday I ate 3 cheese sandwiches, not bad. 1 cup of coffee, pancakes, 2 donuts, a kahi, which is popular Iraqi food. Oh, kahi, is that kind of sweet you have? I think I had that one. Or am I mixing that up with something else? Not sure. Full of wet with oil and sugar syrup. Oh, no, I did have that. That was really good. I had that in Köln once, in Cologne. Or Köln, as the Germans say. That was really good. Arabs, man, they know how to make food. They really know how to cook well. But be happy with your metabolism. A lot of people, they eat a lot. They have snacksidents, and then after a few snacksidents, they have a couple more pounds or kilos on the hips. I have a Muslim friend, and he was talking about that during Ramadan a while back. Yeah, it depends. I've also met Muslims who don't do that, but most that I met, they do take the direction. They pray towards Mecca. And they even have their dedicated rug that they use. And still had that rug. He lost everything. House, wife, home. But he still had that rug. Alright, Human Nate. Thank you so much for being part of the stream. And maybe see you tomorrow. Have a good one. Okay, I should really get these shinies now. It is getting late. Come on, brain, you can brain this. So yeah, tomorrow's gonna be Safari Saturday. We'll go to Area 3. And on the Sunday I'm going to Area 4. And that one will have some different shinies. Hopefully I'll get the pins here tomorrow. For those of you who weren't there, I think all of my viewers were there. But last week that was really that was a stream. So many shinies, so many runaway shinies. I got to see the shiny pins here, but it ran away. multiple times. Let's see if I hopefully I get it soon. So I'm gonna need human names prayer tomorrow definitely, so that the shiny, should I get it, also stays in the ball. Because you can't control that in an RNG manipulation when you go to the Safari Zone. Oh, Oddish don't. Alrighty, weekend. This week kind of came and went. I don't know if it's just me. Kai is great, but it's bad for stomach after. Also, it has cheese in it, so it's cheese and only bread and sugar syrup. Boy, that's so good. But I love it, can't resist it. It's 4 times effective against me. Yeah, I mean, that is something you don't eat multiples of. I know. I did the mistake, and if you know what marzipan is, I really, really like marzipan. I like it maybe a bit too much, and I've eaten way too much once and my teeth hurt so bad. So I don't recommend doing that, but I mean, you know it, Ahmed, when something is so good you just can't get enough of it. Oh, come on. So it's 1 hour 11. Well, I've been streaming for longer, but that was the cast form hunt, which went pretty well. Not as quickly as the Laleep one, but to be fair, that was maybe a bit too short. Now I want to eat another kahi. You just reminded me, Ahmed, how good they are. Need to get one again. But there's no Iraqi restaurants here, and I went to one in Köln, in Cologne, that was really good. I can't remember the name, but should I ever be back in that city in Germany, I'll go to that restaurant and eat again. Okay, let's see. Hopefully this... Please, come on, give me one more shiny, no? Oh, come on, this is not what I want. Can you make kahi as well? I did see you baking pancakes, but did you also make kahi yourself? I wonder if it's easy to make. I've never seen how it was made. I just know that a lot of Arabian food I really like. To be fair, sweet things and bread I'm already kind of sold. Cheese I really like as well. I would be such a bad lactose intolerant person. I'm so glad I'm not that. I would have all the cheese I would miss out on, and all the latte macchiato that I would miss out on. I mean, granted, there are definitely worse problems. The problems I'm ranting about are really not their first world problems. I have viewers with actual problems. Not this. But still, every single day, I'm pretty happy that I'm not lactose intolerant. Or that I don't have food allergies in general. when you've seen one where a person had a extreme acute reaction to, for example, one's nuts. That person ate nuts and her throat actually was swollen to the point where she couldn't really breathe anymore, so was actually dangerous and potentially fatal. And imagine, I mean, if you have a nut allergy like that and you go out of your way to never buy anything with nuts in it. But then she told me that there's sometimes nuts in things where you wouldn't even think there's gonna be nuts in them. And sometimes nuts can be in some chocolate or other things accidentally. And just a little bit of peanut would already be enough for her to start having an allergic reaction. Or also I invited one person to my wedding, a long family friend. She's heavily allergic to fish, so she can't even touch fish. So she couldn't even have an aquarium, like fish as a pet. If she touched the fish, her hands would really swell and the skin would just out of a sudden get a rash and it would hurt. She couldn't even eat fish of any kind, so no salmon, no tuna, no sardines. She would just risk getting her throat swollen shut, and then she couldn't breathe. So I made absolutely sure that I did hire a restaurant, an Italian restaurant, to do the catering for my wedding. And I told him to really separate the fish from everything else, because there was one person severely allergic to them. And I even told him to never mix the spoons or anything like that, just to make absolutely sure that nothing happens to her. And that really went well. The beginning I told her, okay, because of you I might not want to serve fish at all. And it was her who told me, no, people want fish, let them have fish. Just show me or tell me where the fish is, I'm not gonna be there. And well, nothing happened. But still, I take that very seriously. You can't make it with cheese? Is it always made with cheese? Cheese and bread and sweet syrup. These people know what I like. I really want to have a car. Yeah, but I'm still thinking back about when I had it in Cologne, and now I'm missing it. Ah yes, there's so much good stuff on Earth still. Okay, hopefully this is it. It is getting pretty late. Oh, come on, this is not... This should be the electric now? Yeah. And then the other one is Puzzle, was it? I think. Yeah, okay. Didn't want to get all these shinies today. It is getting pretty late. Well, at least we've gotten the Gulpin. And I'm very happy about the Gulpin having Yawn. That will definitely help me later. So let's see what I get now. 5 seconds remaining. Let's see. What do I get? I get a Shiny! There it is! Shiny Electrike. Took me long enough. Right, so let's use Yawn. So I did get it, very good. And then I'm going for the puzzle. Hopefully I'll get that. Not too long. It doesn't take too long. Made Generation 10 Champions team to be the hardest champion with Metagross level 67. Darkrai level 70. Okay. Dragapult level 65 and Dragonite level 67. Lucario level 66, and for his Ace Fairy legendary that I made in the game. Oh, so a made up legendary that you kind of imagined. Is that it? Okay, I am just checking if this one is enough, and it is! Shiny Electric card, very nice. We got it, very good. Let's see if I can get the puzzle. And if I do, I would say that'd be good for today. Not all kahi made with cheese, but it's a lot better. Or I can imagine. So let's see if I can get the puzzle as well. If I don't mess things up, I should get it. And then I have every single shiny I can get on Route 110. That would be a very nice end to this stream. And then, hang on, let's see, when will I be able to stream this again? Let's see if I'll be able to do it on Monday, although I'm not sure. Probably not. And every Friday I do the, next Friday I'm gonna do the, I think Voltorb was the second one that won the vote. So it's gonna be Voltorb that I can hunt as a square and a star shiny, so gonna head out. Alright. Thank you so much for being part of the stream, and hopefully see you tomorrow. And you're welcome. That is a Minun. Let's see, I actually wanna get that puzzle soon. That would be nice. It's made hard since he had a great AI that he will only use Mega Evolution random Pokemon based. What is the strongest Pokemon against you? Okay, not sure if I completely understand what you're trying to say. He will only use Mega Evolution when the AI knows it's best to use that? Is that what you're trying to say, Ahmed? Just trying to clarify, sometimes kind of miss what people are saying. Okay, 5 seconds remaining. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This should be it. No, it's not. Champion is the old guy around 55 years old. Yeah, I do think we would need more old characters in Pokemon games. We have way too many young ones. What about the old ones? I do like more diverse representation in any of my media that I consume. Oh, he has clothes that look like a priest. Is he a priest? Or... that would be interesting, a champion that is a priest. Like, if you had a Pokemon region based on the Vatican, that would actually be pretty funny. And it would somewhat make sense. Imagine the Pope being the, you know, after beating the Elite Four, the champion comes and it's the Pope. And the Pope sends out Arceus. That would be pretty funny. Let's see. That's a Wingull. Ah, very good that I have Yawn. That will definitely make things easier now. But still, I definitely have to train them. Or if my Zigzag finds with the ability pickup finds some rare candies, then yeah, gonna have to use them. Nicholas definitely needs to have a couple of more levels. And if I'm not mistaken, it learns Baton Pass at some point. Oh wait, does it? No, Nincada doesn't learn that. Maybe the evolution does. But that would be good, giving that, like, chaining the stat boosts. And if Nicolaus evolves, I'm gonna have two more shinies. So a Ninjask and then Shedinja. Checking if it was Ninjask learning that attack. Sometimes it's kind of mixed all over the place. Oh yeah, it does learn it, but only at level 45. Yes, I want him to be religious, and that's fair. He also has a very nice personality in the game, where he gives you your starter as he makes an appearance. Start as unknown old man who needs help. Kind of a brick character, someone who has a important or a pivotal role in the game early and then again later. That's also a common writing strategy. How would you call that edition? Like, would it be named after a color? Or would it be Legend of something? No. Let's see if I can get this puzzle before my brain shuts down. But luckily my brain doesn't run on a Windows, so should be fine. I do need to keep Nicolaus constantly as an Incada until level 25, so that the evolutions will learn False Swipe as well. So I need to keep that in mind. Really needs a shiny that knows False Swipe. That's really gonna be of use. Since this is a shiny only challenge, I can only use shinies. If I have a non-shiny, I can only use it as in put it onto the PC and then that's it. He also talks to you just like Sans from Undertale. Okay. Where if you beat you, then you battle him again. Okay. And he will say that the face of someone who lost and come back to, he also made to break the fourth wall. Oh, so he's a character just like Sans, I see, who breaks the fourth wall. So he knows there's a player and that the universe he's in is a game? Or is it just like to make jokes at the player's expense? And it's midnight now. That puzzle can really show up now. I think the first shiny puzzle I've gotten on stream was during a, yeah, it was a Wild Wednesday, definitely. Fortunately, James couldn't make it today. I think I'll be there on Sunday. Oh, come on, I just want that puzzle. How quiet it has become. It's pitch black outside. And there's a spider really using... I mean, there was a spider last year that spun a web on a window that I have, like the room that I'm currently in, that window. And that one grew really big and got really old because it always got so many bugs, especially moths, since when it's dark outside and someone is in that room and the light is on, the moths were automatically drawn to that light. And that spider now, I think it has passed on. Not sure if the lifespan of a spider is really that long. But it seemed to have had... Oh no, that was not correct. Let me do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. And it had children. Definitely laid eggs. And now there's 3 spiders on that window. And they seem to do the same thing Mom was doing. And I kind of see them as my upstairs neighbors. Not sure if you could really speak about or talk about upstairs. There's no stairs that lead up, but yeah, I do see them as neighbors. And now they're the second generation of spiders living there. I do wonder how they do it in the really cold nights. Like, how do they keep themselves warm? Yes, I made to be as loved as possible since I felt like guitar really have been about champion. So I want made a champion that could be loved, even though Game Freak won't ever see my idea, but who knows? Yeah, but maybe they could implement that idea and not like they reach the idea as well, simultaneously. Also made one of the gym leaders ask you a question. Why do you battle? You have 3 choices, but one of them says money and okay. And he gives you a TM if you say he likes the right answer. I don't think you can put that in a Pokemon game because, well, swearing, they don't want that. But if you want a more gritty Pokemon game, I definitely would recommend playing Pokemon Colosseum. That one is a bit more dark, grim, darker than usual Pokemon games. Where you have basically lawless lands, criminals everywhere, kidnappings, hostages, and all that. And you play as someone who actually steals Pokemon. So that is definitely a Pokemon game that would be of interest, I think, to you, if you like that sort of thing. Let's see. I don't think so, no. Come on, I want that puzzle. Oh, it's an 18+ game? I wonder, will we ever get an 18+ Pokemon game? I doubt it, but then again, maybe we will, who knows. Although they are pretty uptight when it comes to things like these. And yeah, I would really like it for the trainer to be an adult. I kind of dislike it that the protagonist of every single mainline Pokemon game is a kid. I mean, back then I was a kid, sure, but I would like to be able to play the age category of human that I am. Which now I'm not a kid anymore for over a decade at this point, so... Yep, that, just like I thought, not a shiny. Yeah, I'm not a fan that you always play as a kid and that you can choose. Would also be interesting that you would be able to choose to play as a senior. Why not? An old person? I think it would also be interesting if the champion was your mom. This time, at least I kind of wish that would happen in Generation 8 or 9, but imagine being the child of a champion, and then in-game you could kind of bring that interwove it into the story of you having pressure to perform, just as your mom did, or everyone comparing you to your mom, saying your mom a lot. Come on, I want that puzzle. I wish they would make a new, like Pokemon Stadium or Pokemon Stadium 2, Colosseum, XD, Pokemon Battle Revolution. A new entry to a game like that, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I also came with an idea that you get to pick from 18 Pokemon types as your starter over only 3. The thing is, you pick from one type, so you can pick Poison as a starter, or Dragon. Yeah, that would be interesting. I think you could definitely come up with Pokemon that would be good equals to starters. Like for normal and an Eevee, for electric a Pikachu. What else for Dragon? Maybe something that also has a evolutionary stage like starters, or do you say no, it really is just the type? Jeez, a puzzle. Yeah, I suck at it because my brain isn't braining as much as it should be. No, it's really late, but I I've gotten the other two. I really want to finish with Route 110. Then I have every single shiny that I can get here. Well, except if I use Surf, to be fair, but what do I even get here? Like a Tentacule, and that's it. Yeah, Pelipper. Oh, I can get a Pelipper. Interesting. Come on, Shiny Dazzle. Appear. Yeah, I knew it. Should get the timing correctly. Come on, brain. You need to brain for just a little bit more, a little bit longer. And then the Shiny Dazzle will come. I mean, depending on that idea that you have, depending on what Pokemon I would be able to pick from, I think I'd go with Psychic or maybe Dragon. A Dragon starter would actually be really nice. What about a question mark type start? I'm just joking, I wouldn't. There's no Pokemon that would satisfy that type. So, nah, that's not a missing no is not a Pokemon. That's a glitch. Nope. Come on, I should get it now. Hopefully it doesn't take too long for the puzzle now. The game will also have a new idea to the game mix moves, for example, Fire Hurricanes. Oh, okay. Firestorm that is 4 times strong versus Grass. That is, oh, it's a move that does fly and fire damage. Okay. Electric Sling, Steel, Electric move. Yeah, I kind of thought about how would it be like if moves had dual damage, although I do think there is one like that. Isn't it Flying Press? That does flying and fighting damage? What the hell am I hearing outside? Okay. Excuse me for muting the TV. Just thought I heard something weird outside. Come on, brain, be on your best behavior. You can do this. Okay. No idea what I'm hearing. It always vanishes when I... Weird. I'll listen to the stream later and try to hear if I hear that thing in the... Like, if the mic captured it. Really weird. Maybe I'll lower the volume. No. What was that? Oh well. Sometimes you just hear very strange things, and you know when you think you hear something and then you lower the volume or you mute it and then the noise is gone. And then you turn on the music again and then you think you hear it again. I think that's just happening to me. 2, 3, 4, 6. Let's see. 15 past midnight, please, Puzzle. No. I also added a secret move you get from Mom after you beat the game. You must have Pikachu named Ash. You can get the move plot armor for real, only Pikachu can learn. Oh, does that mean you always win? The move plot armor? Wouldn't that immediately get banned from competitive? That would be kind of OP though, wouldn't it? Because I'm pretty... I know what plot armor means and what it does. I do think Ash's Pikachu might have that move already. Maybe an ability, not a move. Oh, come on, Puzzle. Come on. As you might hear, I have fallen pretty silent now. Yeah, I am becoming pretty tired. It is past midnight where currently where I'm recording this, and I do really want to get that. A bit too stubborn to go to bed. I really want that puzzle. But I do need to be well aware, or aware enough to do the timing correctly. Let's see if I did it this time. Come on. Not sure if I should call it quits now, or if I should still go for the puzzle. Luckily the wait is not too long. I mean, 65 seconds, that's 5 seconds longer than a minute. Plot armor gave Pikachu 50% HP and gives him a raise by 4 stats for all stats, and gives him protection that heals him from poison and paralyze and freeze even if he's frozen and it can't miss. That sounds like something that would be in the Uber tier pretty quickly. Pikachu in the Uber tier. That is a pretty funny thought. Right, 5 seconds. Get it right this time. So, did I hit it correctly? No. I got a Zigzagoon. Ugh. Come on. If I would have to drive somewhere now, I wouldn't do that because I would be too tired to do that. But now I'm wondering if I can't drive in this state, can I RNG manipulate? I mean, it is also a very short reaction time, and I really want that puzzle. Oh, let's see. I think I'm gonna go for 10 minutes, and if I don't get it within 10 minutes, I think I'm gonna call it quits then. Yeah, let's do it like that. Wait, so it's also super effective against all types and has 4 types damage and it's 150. You just want to make a god. And 10,000 PP. So it never really struggles. That is way too broken. So yeah, this circuit I'm gonna use a lot in this playthrough, or shiny only challenge. Probably gonna be more of a HM slave with Flash, and also my sweet center. And it does learn. Maybe I'll teach it some other things I need. Yeah, plot armor does speak for itself, but that is not plot armor, that is the wrath of God. You really want to see Pikachu in the Uber tier? Is that what you want? Or do you anything goes? Because this is really... I mean, this is more broken than Mega Rayquaza. And that thing is already broken. Keep getting the warning that the stream's current bitrate is lower than recommended. But, I mean, do I really need a high bitrate while streaming when I'm streaming a retro game? Not streaming a high-end game, so... Oh, also the protection goes for 5 rounds. Oh, it's like the Reggie Gigas thing, okay. You're gonna die before it, and it's always go first. I don't think I understand what you mean by that. You have to be more specific. Yeah, that's not gonna be a... Come on, puzzle. I know you can... I can still get you. If not, next time, definitely. But yeah, Ahmed, I'm not sure I truly understand with the last comment that you wrote. They really messed up Regigigas with that ability, which in my opinion it shouldn't have. Because it's... Can't really use the stats that it has. And there's legendaries that have higher stats and I don't have a drawback like that. The move will always go first, and protection is not only 1 round but 5. Every attack from now until the next 5 you can do nothing. That would be way too broken. That would make Pikachu like a top meta game pick. But yeah, that is really overkill, that move. Everyone would just be playing that specific Pikachu then. Okay. Probably not gonna be the shiny. Oh! It is! Never mind! Shiny Dazzle, finally! Right, so use Yawn. And it uses, paralyzes me. Okay. Ha, Yawn still connects, very good. I was about to reset, but then, yeah, I actually hit it, so... Ah, finally. So, let's see if... Oh, don't use that. Okay. The question is, can I just catch it like that? Let's see. 1. Nah, okay. Let's try again. I have more than enough Pokeballs. Second try. Okay, let's see. 1. Again. Come on, stay in the ball. 1, 2, 3. Yes, finally, we've gotten them all. Shiny Dazzle finally caught. And I got the Pokédex entry, so now you can see the difference. This is a normal Dazzle, and this is the shiny one. Not too much of a difference, honestly. Kind of sucks. But still, I now have them all, and as always, thank you so much for being part of the stream. Tomorrow I'll stream the Safari Saturday, and yeah, see you then. Goodbye and good night.